Yeah, look at that. That's pretty crazy. What is up? All right, today got this oak. It's for this guy, but you know, it's just howling in the neighbor's lawn. He was kind enough to let us use it. So there's this codominant top that has split in our recent snowstorm. We actually bid this tree, what, like the beginning of summer or something like that?
It was hot out.
It was hot out. But that's a new development in the story. We'll get up there and take a closer look. I think I'm gonna be able to let a couple tops just go this way and then out in the back. So we're gonna do our best to preserve this tree, but once again, the neighbor was super cool and totally understands if we hit it. But yeah, kind of a unique job. These create a puzzle that are fun to try and solve. So yeah, worst case scenario, I just get up there and ratchet strap those together, let the tops go, and yeah, follow stem. So cool. If you enjoy this sort of stuff, leave a like and subscribe, and let's get right after it. Have a nice conversation about codominant stems at the top. All right. Yeah, check this out. That is pretty bad. That's a good 2-3 inches up there. So if I were to pick a side to climb, I'd go up this just because it's more straight. I think I'm just gonna try to let these tops fly. That's I mean, it's an upgrade from our Avant, but it puts in the work. It really ups productivity. It's a giant. It's their 1200 series, I think. Super happy with that. Don't get me wrong, our Avant, the 220 is a special little machine. For a little, I mean, it looks like a toy, but you can get a ton of work done with it. So it's don't underestimate that machine. It's a great tool. But you know, we're a growing business, so gotta start getting contingencies, and the Avant is now a contingency if that goes down, or if we decide to bring on another crew, you know, they'll have some equipment as well. So yeah, things are going really good. So I'm just gonna let Darren think for a little bit, and then we'll take care of this. I think this is the shot. Well, we used all the room that we could. Went pretty well. Let's see. Let's go down there and see how much that gap closed. Can't really tell if it's closed at all. It sure felt like it did. On this side, on the back side, I think it got a little closer in there. This is, I mean, it's oak. They're strong. If you don't know what causes this, is there's two tops competing with each other, and they're creating, like, I mean, a V union right there. And they're not growing together. They're separate entities essentially on the tree. Yeah, as they grow, they can't put on tension wood. They'll put on compression, but they can't put on tension wood. So it just causes a weak spot in the tree, as well as rain, sleet, snow can get in there. Once rain freezes, the ice expands, so it causes this gap to open up even more. So yeah, It's a big split. Hanger. Get a couple pieces of wood out of here and then we'll fall it. All right, I want to show you guys something. For the longest time, I would just find like something like that and double line down on that. It's just sketchy. You know, there's that, or if you're SRT, you just leave your rope hanging in the tree while you fall this. Well, that puts your carabiner at risk, you know? So I used to never care, if I'm being completely honest. I would just leave my rope hanging or tie a knot, you know, but that's your rope, that's your lifeline. So I recently learned this, and I've only done it with a hitch climber. I'm on a zigzag right now, but I just kind of wanted to share it. It's super cool. So you can do this with a spliced eye, or you know, or you tie like a scaffold knot or a fisherman's knot. But this is a running bowline around my lifeline, right? So that's the end of my rope. You tie a running bowline at the end of your rope with a carabiner on a scaffold or through a spliced eye. And then you take your tail and just put it through that carabiner. And now what you've got is a retrievable SRT line, and I don't need a chicane. Well, I hope I don't need a chicane. I don't need a rope wrench when I'm using a hitch climber, so I'm assuming I won't need a chicane to get down. Like, this beaner adds enough friction to safely rappel. So I've never done this on a zigzag. Let's give it a shot. All right, let's go. So you want to set it so your rope, so you're sitting into the bite of your running bowline. So, you know, I've never done it on a zigzag, but we're gonna go flip line free because I just know it's gonna work. You're tending your slack with your left hand and you're rappelling with your right, or vice versa, however you do it. So it's super controlled, it's really easy, you know. You gotta think about the mechanics. Essentially, I think you are technically using more rope to rappel down. Man, just a mess. Get all this out of here. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have enough rope, but there you go. I made a mess. Yeah, I also wanted to say, like, this little saw, it's not a rip saw. I had a friend pour it and put his own exhaust on it. but it rips. A 2511 with a quarter pitch bar and chain is just awesome. I mean, that's hard oak and a dull chain, honestly. I haven't touched it up in a while. And it's just blasting through the stuff. I'm super impressed with this. Almost through cleanup, but I wanted to show you guys this. So the retrievable SRT anchor, you just grab, you're gonna grab both, you're gonna grab the two ropes that are on the carabiner. You can see, so I had my bite through the tail and ran it up to the carabiner. We're gonna grab that and we're just gonna pull like so. No. Cool. Now you take that out. Take all this out. I'm gonna leave the carabiner in because I don't believe I'm around anything crazy up there. I'm gonna take a chance is what I'm saying. If you leave it in like this, I mean, that's just a big old ball to get stuck on, a nub, anything, but we're gonna leave it. If you're a smoker, quit smoking. Try Fume. There's a link in the description below. It'll give you a 30% off, I think, something like that. I could be wrong, double check. It might be more like 10 or 12, I don't know. And I'll get a little cut from it. If you're interested in trying Fume at all, it helped me. It got me off cigarettes. So yeah, check it out. I know it's pricey, but it's worth it. You'll save a lot of money in the long run. Ah, just like that. Work it, bro. You can work it. So that's why you don't be lazy and take the knot out in your carabiner. I'm stuck, so I'm gonna leave it there. This rope on the back side, and the log's going out that way.